everybody. Welcome back to the Self-Important Douchebag Show. I'm your host, Kenny Glick. I'll be your douchebag for the day. Good to see everybody. Hey, skeptics are welcome. That's the motivation of our program today. Hey, everybody. Good. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2007. Good to see you. You're all hanging out today. All right. Well, yeah, we'll get right to the point. If you did hold an overnight, I know I don't talk about owning stocks too often because owning stocks stinks, but every once in a while I do like to own a stock. And I just want to show it to you on the chart right now. If you're able to look at the chart right now, it's ENVX. I gave it to our troops yesterday, and I said, you know what? This one looks good enough that I might hold some overnight. Yeah, that's right. The man that tells you that owning stock stinks. I know. And usually 2 days later, I'm complaining about what the hell am I doing? But the stock is doing exactly what we wanted to do. But it's also proving two things. You did not have to hold it overnight. You did not have to come in with it long overnight. And as a matter of fact, if you can believe this, ladies and gentlemen, not only did we not come in with the stock overnight, we only have the options. First of all, owning stock and options is completely different. Let me explain why. Because if you own some ENVX, $14 calls that you paid $2 for, and the stock goes to zero, do you know, ladies and gentlemen, what your loss would be? Your loss would be only the $2. The stock investor would lose 14 points. So if you own a stock at $14, 1,000 shares, that's $14,000. And the stock goes down 6 points, you're out $6,000. If you bought the $14 calls with 10 contracts and you paid $1.90 for it, and the stock goes to zero, how much money are you out? It's a trick question. Still the same amount of money, $1,900 exactly. So here's another quick question. If the stock is $14.11 and you just bought the 1450s for 15 cents, and tomorrow the stock goes way down to $8, how much money out? $8. The stock's going to fall 50% tomorrow. You bought the 1450s for 15 cents on 10 contracts with $150. How much money are you going to lose on the trade? Exactly. Trick question. $150. $150. That's why the man that tells you owning stock stinks doesn't own stock. I own options. Now, for my skeptic out there, I saw you post. He was talking about something about stop losses. And you know what a stop loss is? It's this finger right there. I don't use stops. Stops are for losers. In other words, this is my stop. The only time I put a stop on is when I'm going to get up out of the desk, which is hardly ever because I got a catheter stripped to my dick and I got a toilet right under this chair. I never have to leave. Got a refrigerator right there and I got all the drinks I want. There's a woman under my desk right now, as a matter of fact. How you doing, ladies? Yeah, good to see you. I never have to get up. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I say I'm using stops, generally it's just I'm announcing the price. That's what I want. I call it a stop. It doesn't matter. Do you need me to tell you that's where I'll be selling it? Stop selling. There are no stops in the pre-market. We know that. There are no stops in the aftermarket, but you can offer your stock out. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, yesterday, and I'm talking to you, Mr. Skeptic out there, yesterday I'm doing my live show. And then whoop, a stock comes by and I said, hey, I'm in this PYXS. Damn. Woo. $4.08, $4.14, $4.20. And where's that stock right now? $5.75. This is now 4 days later. Now, if you are a skeptic, I invite you to do one thing. I will pay you $100 to come to my website. If you are a skeptic, I would tell you one thing. I believe skepticism. I understand. We are in a shady business. Nobody is to be trusted. Look at me. I never leave the house. I wear T-shirts that are 22 years old, and I'm still wearing my PJs. I never shower. I never leave the house. I'm not even married. I don't have any kids. All an illusion, right? You never know. Maybe I never traded stock. Maybe I'm just an accountant pretending to be a trader. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a failed preacher. Can I get a hallelujah? Whatever the case may be, skepticism is my friend. Skepticism is what you should be. This is the most untrustworthy, manipulated, fraudulent industry that has ever been created, other than politics. Politics is worse, but stock market and Wall Street corruption, fraud. Corruption and fraud go hand in hand. Manipulation, deception, all of that. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I do something that only I can do. I allow people to see me trade live in front of you. Now, if I say, hey, I want you to buy this stock at $5.12, it's probably going to go to $5.50. And then it goes there. The skepticism should be alleviated, unless you are some sort of ignorant, feeble-minded imbecile that doesn't actually understand what's going on. So if I tell you to buy a stock at a certain price, and I say it's going to go to another certain price, and then it happens, that's supposed to be impressive, because that's what we do. Now, if I do it live, right? And I say, you should buy this stock. Oh my God, it's going down. We just took a loss. Guess what? That happens too. Now, if I was to do that over and over and over again, you would eventually say, damn, this guy is full of shit. And you would not sign up to what I'm selling. But I don't do that. I let you come in, experience the glory, experience the wonderment that is me for free. You get to hang with me. You get to ask me questions. You get to meet my brother 8-Ball. Get to meet my brother Solid Jello. I have an illegitimate son. We call him the Brown Jesus. He's also there. You get to meet all my friends. And you come to see whether or not this is something that you want to do. If it's not for you, we all part as friends. Have a nice day. I hope you find success in whatever you do. But within 2 weeks, 2 freaking weeks, if you're not thoroughly impressed, if you're not flabbergasted at what you have seen, then what happens? Nothing, because you didn't put any money down. But you did do yourself some valuable due diligence. You looked into the situation, you found the opportunity, and what happened then? If it doesn't fit your criteria or your needs in your life, then don't sign up. We will go on without you. It'll cure blindness. Yes. And every Thursday, you know what we do? We have a meditation session. I will give it to you live right now for free. Breathe in the viewer. You have all just exponentially have become smarter. Did you feel it? Did you feel that through cyberspace? Somebody today said this guy is full of himself. Oh, I am. Somebody called me a self-important douchebag. I love it. Self-important douchebag, that is my nickname, amongst other names. But oh, why am I self-important? Why am I full of myself? As a matter of fact, I haven't had breakfast today, so I should take a little lick of myself right now. That's good. That's good. I am full of myself. Get it? Now, my point today is to Mr. Skeptic out there. Now, let me go back to my proposition. Here's my proposition, Mr. Skeptic. I will give you $100 and a gram of the best weed you'll ever smoke. So 1 gram of weed and this crisp $100 bill. So here it is, $100. Well, that didn't work. I will give you $100 and this 1 gram of high quality bubble gum, whatever the hell I don't even know what I bought this time. I think it was some sort of bubble gum, some kind of dumb name for a weed. You know, they give it the weed name and they want you to sell it. So we are going to do this, right? $100 and a gram of weed, whether or not you smoke. If you like the cocaine, I can call my buddy 8 Ball and get you some of the blow. But more importantly, $100. But maybe that doesn't float your boat. Maybe 100. How about 107? I'll just give you everything in my wallet right now. Here, I got 24, 25 more. Here's some 10s for you, some 5s. I don't know, roughly about, just show up to the website. Show up to the website, and here's my proposition. Mr. Skeptic only. Mr. Skeptic who thinks that we might be bullshitting about all these wonderful trades. Here's my proposition. Mr. Skeptic, come to the website. I will give you $178, maybe this 1 gram of high quality weed. But here's what I want you to do. Take every trade the opposite of what I say. So if I say I want you to buy something, I want you to short it. If I'm shorting it, I want you to buy it. And let me know how it works out for you. Okay? That's my proposition. So you can have this pile of money right here, right? You can take that pile of money. I will give you this gram of weed. Wait, there's more. Wait a minute. Maybe, yeah, wait a second. Wait, I do have, wait, here you go. Here you go. Just got these in the mail. I'll give you fresh off the presses. Fresh off the presses right here. Viking coin. Look at that, baby boy. That's Eric the Viking. Worth $50. So you get the pile of money, the coin, the gram of weed, wait, and my wife will give you a blowjob. No, she don't do that no more. Or maybe she does. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen one in about 13 or 14 years. But here's what I'm going to say. So, Mr. Skeptic, I want you to show up to the website. Show up to the website. I'll give you $178, a silver coin, a gram of weed, a possible blowjob. And all you got to do is promise that you will take every trade I announce on the opposite side of my trade. So if I'm buying PYXS at 418, I hope to God that you are short right now as it's approaching 6. Yeah, that must be working out for you lovely. I hope you short the Qs when I said I was buying them at 307.50. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hope you short the Qs right now. Oh, baby, I hope you short the bank stock. I hope you're shorting everything I told you to buy. Because your life will be a living hell within 20 minutes. Please, Mr. Skeptic, show up to the website. I would like to use you as a possible guinea pig for this wild experiment that I have. So once again, $178, 1 silver coin, 1 gram of weed, and you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll give you this fancy little mini cartoon character of the Jaws poster, which plays the song from Jaws. It's fantastic. All of this, if you just promise to take every trade on the opposite side of what I do. Please do it. Please. Just to prove to yourself that I'm a fraud. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I have no clue what I'm doing. So what you should do to prove your point, Mr. Skeptic, get on the other side of my trades. Yeah. Let's see how it works out. My man. So if anybody's out there, and you really truly want to test me, who on test me? Come on. What movie? If you know that movie, black guy, gangster, machine gun. Who on test me? If you know this movie, free 2-week pass to my website. It's a deep movie. Who on test me? Come on. Jamaican guy, drug dealer. Come on, you know it. But really, what I want to do, I really want to do that experiment, not King of New York. Come on. There you grant 2 weeks for free. Grant free pass. Nobody knows that movie. By the way, if you haven't seen Belly, go watch it. Fantastic. Oh, man, because listen, you should be skeptical. I'm a fucking maniac. Look at my face. I have no clue what I'm talking about. It's all an illusion. Belly. Yeah. Not many people know that movie. It's a great movie. Really is a great movie. But more importantly, let's go back to Mr. Skeptic out there. You should be skeptical. By the way, this is my what's his name? If you ever seen the movie with Tom Cruise, where he keeps going back in time to fight the aliens, Bill Paxton plays the drill sergeant, and he walks him. That's the voice I'm doing, if you're wondering what voice I'm doing. Can I get an amen? Tip of the spear. You know the movie, which I love. Everybody hates that movie. I think it was great. What was that name of that movie? Go ahead. What was the name of that movie? Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise kept going back in time, fighting the aliens with that lovely woman, Emily Blunt. I think her best movie ever. Emily Blunt in... Oh, by the way, I hope you're short this PYXS. You promised me, right? You're short PYXS right now. The Edge of Tomorrow. There you go. Something about that movie really just does it for me. I don't know what it is. I love it. But that's who I'm doing. I'm doing the Bill Paxton drill sergeant. That's the voice in my head. You thought it was Foghorn Leghorn. I say. If you don't buy this stock, you be crazy. I say. But seriously, Mr. Skeptic, if you're out there, do me a favor. I will pay you to show up to the website and take the opposite side of every trade. You will know what true skeptics, you will feel the power. You will feel the burn. You'll be done in a day. Because every day, imagine you were taking the opposite side of my trades. Every day, you'd be getting your ass kicked by PYXS alone. You'd be getting your ass kicked on Oscar. You'd be short the Qs right now, getting your ass kicked. You see what I'm saying? That's the best way to test me. Don't take my trades and see if they win or they lose. If you think that I'm a fraud, if you think that this is bullshit, right? I will pay you. And I'm being 100% serious. I will pay you to take the other side of my trades. I will pay you to take the other side of my trade. But you have to take the other side of my trade with size. So right now you'd be short 2,000 shares of PYXS and you're down $3,000. That's only one trade. Good job. Keep taking the other side of my trades. Come on. This guy's like, he goes on and on about how he doesn't like stocks. And the next thing you know, he says he owns a stock. Yeah, that's how it happens, Holmes. Every once in a while, I'm like, hey, this ENVX looks pretty good. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to hang in there with some options. But you know what I did today? I bought it, then I sold it, and then I shorted it, and then I covered it, and then I bought it, and then I'm long. And now I got the 1450s for tomorrow. And I'm hoping and praying. See? I take overnights every once in a while, but generally they don't work out. That's why I say I don't like doing it. When something's only 2% of what I do, it's really insignificant. Most of what we do is we just mess around with stocks like BMEA and CivB today. We had some Pixis, traded PACW and the FRC this morning. Actually made money on CivB. You know CivB? It's Silicon Valley's out of the hole. Got in at 110, sold it at 120, 133, and 143. If you could believe it. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't believe a word coming out of my mouth. That's why I want you to come to the website. So again, here's the deal. $178. I will Venmo you after. I'm not going to pay you first, obviously. But $178, a $50 silver coin, and a gram of weed. All for you. I want you to take the first 15 trades I announce. But you have to promise, you have to be on the other side. So as I'm buying, I want you to short. And when I'm shorting something, I want you to buy. All right? With the same size that I'm doing too. So I hope you have a decent amount of money because you're going to be out probably $2 or $3,000 on day one. And then you'll probably be blown up in 2 or 3 days. And not every trade of mine is going to work. You'll make some money on some of them, but most of the time you're going to lose. And that's my point. The true skeptic, take the other side of the trade. Let me know how it works out. Because I am skeptical. I'm skeptical about somebody else. And every time he puts on a trade, I look to take the other side. When a guy who doesn't know what they're doing, and they only have maybe 20% winners, you're going to come out ahead. But I have basically 80% winners over any extended period of time. But there are days where I go over. That'll be the day where you say, hey, see? Yeah. I go overs. I have over days where I go over 4 and I shut the computer and I cry. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I make a video on YouTube. See, that's what makes me different too, friend. I come back on YouTube talking about how stupid I am when I own stocks like Credo, how dumb I am when I get crushed on a summit. The first thing I do is I come running back on YouTube and talk about how stupid I am. That's what makes me different from everybody else, Mr. Skeptic. So don't fuck with me unless you promise to take the other side of my trades. And if not, get the fuck out of here. All right? Have a nice day. For the rest of you, send me an email. We're hanging out tonight with Jeff Hirsch. Later.